So, are we getting some red flags in AMC eternal business? Let's talk about it because there's an article written by MarketWatch, and usually articles are created to give you a certain mentality, to get you to think a certain way, to move a certain way, to do a certain thing. And look at this article right here. This article was written by MarketWatch by way of MSN. AMC's debt to equity, late payments could be red flags. Now, this is coming from Credit Safe. This was 4 days ago. So automatically they're trying to give us some type of perception of AMC. Now, could this be impactful in the long run? Of course it can, especially if AMC cannot get their situation straight. But what about the stock? Could the stock actually be, at least in the short term, be impacted by this article being created? Look at this. AMC Entertainment Holdings, debt to equity and late payments could be financial warning signs, according to credit monitoring and risk management company CreditSafe. Citing AMC's second quarter earnings report in August, CreditSafe says the movie theater chain and meme stop darling has a total shareholder equity of negative $2.6 billion, and they also got a total debt of $4.8 billion. This is how much money they got owed people. They owe people $4.8 billion. This brings AMC's debt to equity ratio negative 186.5%. This is what CreditSafe told MarketWatch. If you have a high negative debt to equity, I guess as in 186%, that's typically considered a high risk. Typically, that's crazy. I think that is very high risk. Now, take a look at this one. Another red flag according to CreditSafe. AMC's days beyond terms, which is how many days past payment terms it typically takes to pay invoices, also deserves attention. Now, according to their database, CreditSafe database, they're saying that AMC's days beyond terms, it jumped from 9 days in March to 14 days in April. It's showing you how long it takes for AMC to pay their bills. And then AMC dropped slightly over the next 2 months, but then it spiked. Look at this article, drastically to 21 days by August. AMC, what's going on? Can you guys not pay your bills on time? And here's the article again. Typically, a lower days beyond terms indicates that a company is a more reliable payer. So what's the deal with the spike, AMC? You guys just converted over ape shares, diluted more of the AMC stock, and you still are unable to pay your bills. It spiked to 21 days. High negative debt to equity and growing DBT can be indicators of financial trouble. CreditSafe is not alone in its concerns about AMC. Of course, I highly doubt many people value AMC as a reliable company. You have another company right here. Last year, AMC was added to New Construct's list of zombie stocks facing severe cash burn. And then at the very end of the article, they try to give you some positive news about AMC. It's not all bad news, pointing to the company's second quarter year-over-year revenue growth of 15.6% and the positive impact of summer blockbusters Barbie and Oppenheimer, a cultural phenomenon dubbed Barbenheimer. Wow. AMC has not yet responded to MarketWatch's request for comment. Of course, they're not going to comment on a negative article written about them. But what about the stock? How does the stock look? You would think that given that article, the stock would be crashing, the market would be down in sub $5 range. But what's going on? What's going on in the market at AMC? Market price has gone higher. It's been 4 days since that article was written. Maybe around here. What did the market do? It still went up anyway, right? So now my concern, not the article. I don't care less about the article, because as you can see, it has no impact on what people value as very important information. It is the market in AMC hitting this area of resistance. You guys can see here, volume is increasing. Market closed off of the highs, just like the last time. The market saw weakness in selling, price went down. That's my only concern. Will we see price in AMC go back down? Because apparently this whole area right here is where the market is getting hit. This is where the sellers are. That zone right there. And if you're trying to become more bullish into the market in AMC, you have to see the price go above that area. If it does, you already know what type of market we're in. I mean, we already see the beginning stages. The market is trending, right? This market is bullish in AMC right now. That's the only thing that's in its way, that zone. Well, the buyers in AMC have enough momentum to break above it. Let's take a look at a different time frame to see. So let's look at AMC. On a weekly chart, real quick. Do you think that looks bullish? This is the weekly chart. This week, the week of October the 9th, you guys can see the result. Selling hit the market. Now we saw another pop back up here to the zone. Will the market get rejected here and continue to go lower? It's a chance. Like, you gotta keep it real. If it happened once, it can happen again. 2 weeks. Are we bullish here? Off a 2-weekly chart, I will have to say yes. Why would I say that we're bullish into the market in AMC off a 2-weekly chart? It's because when you see a weakness bar like this, you expect the market to go down, right? But it didn't. It came right back to this area of resistance. Now, am I telling you that it's ready to break out now? No, we can still see the market in AMC get rejected around this zone. And if those buyers leave, then we can see it come all the way back down to the lows of this 2-week price bar. Look at last month, October. Here it is on the 330-minute chart. So I'm just telling everyone to be cautious of this zone. We've been here before, price went down. Here again, will we see the price go down? AMC on a 3-hour chart. 5, 7. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? For me, I'm slightly bullish, but it's a cautionary bullish because of the zone. I'm very leery of this zone. Okay. Now I already understand that that will be the only thing that will go against our idea of looking for AMC to go higher. The only thing. So the target will have to be first one around $11.25, 5% move. Second target will be at the high that occurred here on September the 6th, which is about 9.71. And our support area needs to be anywhere off this trend line. We don't want to see the price go below that trend line. If it does, then this market definitely is showing a massive barrage of sell orders right in this zone. Okay. So let me just hold it here. I'm actually finished, not going to waste your time. Give me your thoughts about AMC. Will we continue to see the market go higher? If so, what are your targets? Because if we do see the market in AMC break 12, I don't see no problem with the market hitting $13 or $14 right in this area. But first, I want to see the market hit that area out first. All right, so give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.